Hello everybody, I am Takeshy, and I'm here with Quill.
He sure is.
Which needs but not broken. You met me. I'm still waking up. I know it's full. Oops, not. Yay.
Yay! And there was much rejoicing.
No, it's not fun. I cannot make it from one of my noses, so yeah, I have multiple noses. I mean one side of my nose.
In that case, you gotta ask yourself, who is rejoicing?
Wait a second, I will just try to open up some air. Okay, so part 5, is it?
What do you remember about the last chapter?
They were being asked some questions of who they are and what they want. And the doctor was answering quite well. And AI robot was actually quite pleasant. Mostly that's all that happened. And they were asked to meet the higher ups. Because
Yep.
the doctor has been here in the future.
The doctor tends to know how to handle things pretty well if he's in a situation he's familiar with. At least partially.
And from the title I already see a little bit of reference to the actual title of one of the episodes. Was it the day the doctor died or something like that? Or what? I think that's one of the first in the new series. One of the first episodes.
Okay.
At least they know he's gonna cry. The question is he gonna cry out of pain? Or is he gonna cry out of frustration? Or sadness? Or joy, for that matter. We don't know, it's the doctor. It can be anything. Or just cry, with no reason.
Well then, you can probably more safely assume that the doctor will be featured in this chapter. The others might be questionable at this point.
No, the doctor is not gonna be here, and we will see everyone else.
What? Sorry?
Is that your fire alarm? Or?
It was my phone. Like someone was about to call me on Discord or something.
Huh?
Sorry about that. Okay.
Maybe it's me, from the future. Okay, so they doctor kind. That is true, which like to therapy and mission. So let me lower the music for this one. Let me. Attachment to body capacity. That like almost everything else in this world is virtual. That includes some of the personnel that works there. Likewise, Officer Horsley remains on standby to ensure a smooth transition of the new visitors towards a lawful status in this world. Since he's a computer program, he doesn't have to be sent anywhere else, nor does he have a family whatsoever, or any kind of recreational lifestyle. As a result, he can remain with them on standby potentially indefinitely, Even if he is needed elsewhere, the computer that go running him communicates another copy of him and run it elsewhere, simultaneously to the creation of the first, and so on. In the same computer is controlling the potentially multiple copies of that virtual character, they can talk to many individuals simultaneously, and it's all being added to the same database. Just don't overwrite something. I can only see a problem if someone has the same name. Because I have learned programming, and it can be a very big problem if you don't make it right. We know from real life there is a lot of people who has the same names. It can be a little different for Polish though. But I have seen like at least 10 characters, and
Well, we also seen a bunch of bunnies with the same cutie mark too, so
yeah.
things can go similar that way. If that was their stamp of identification, there's another source of potential confusion.
I mean that was the type of identification in the trivia episode.
Yep, we've kind of seen some indication that sometimes they do kind of sign their names that way.
Because letters, what are they? We can't write. Numbers? They are not allowed in Express here. I think that was from Friendship with Witchcraft. Most of us at the school are sent to the holographic doctor for micro scan to make sure the heart is clean and cleaned if it needn't be. Oh, curiously enough, only the doctor himself as well as Vision are the exception, because they receive visits from one of the few real doctors in this virtual hospital. As a matter of fact, they were to see the same doctor at the same time, because Vision isn't split from the company of the doctor. I almost said company there. And it's true, because he registered himself as her legal guardian. As such, he is allowed to be present with Vision during her medical examination. The virtual waiting room of this hospital is a white room with very sparse furniture. So the Matrix. Not the Matrix, but the room where Morpheus takes Neo first time. The big white room.
Probably similar, but with way less televisions.
It seems to have a window, but it's more akin to a computer monitor or a television screen. Did you say less TVs?
Well, there's one there.
Because the image in this page can be changed to anything the patient wants. I mean, that's a TV. And you can do that with the computer monitor as well. Oh no, my computer monitor has changed shape.
I heard that someone was trying to make a custom college and someone was paying for it out of their own pocket that had all the dormitories in there in a very customized fashion. And I remember one of them being a computer monitor as a window so that they can have an enclosed environment. I forgot why they were trying to do that, but that was one of the things that was definitely key about it.
Yeah, what we know, that's not the same. It's very much fake, just like everything else in this world. In this world. I mean, not everything, because the doctor is real. I mean, we are told he is real. He can still be a robot, for all we know.
And the story said he's about to meet a real doctor, too. Another doctor.
Hmm. Many options for other kind of furniture, the color of the room, or even the architecture can be changed, to suit the whims of those waiting within it. If the multiple points are waiting to die, and changes are typically set by the last body who requires the change in the room. If they cannot agree, then one or more of them can transport themselves to their own copy of this room. For this world has plenty of room to make as many private interests or anything that anyone wants. Until the memory runs out.
Yeah, plenty of room doesn't mean unlimited.
I know if you are trying to run a lot of memory intensive programs at the same time, many instances, it can
It
come
probably
up.
it probably does mean though the number of rooms that this world has available far exceeds the population it has.
Yeah, but now the doctor is here.
Uh-huh. So the population very slightly increased, but they're visitors. But if they get like mass evacuations from other worlds into there, then yeah, they might eventually start running out of room. But remember again, even if this planet was the size of our moon, it still has a much greater capacity because the entire interior, or at least most of it, is inhabitable as well.
Yeah. Also, they might never know if someone is here or not.
Yeah, that could be a pretty common problem. That they know other real ponies exist here, but there could also be virtual copies too, and that might even exceed the population of real ponies.
I mean, you're looking at what Charlie did the first time he met the doctor. Oh, Charlie got NPCs down.
Yeah, like what if one of the ponies, a real pony, went into a room and decided to create a virtual image of a whole city that's populated by NPCs? I mean, they were all controlled characters. So that in that case, the virtual characters vastly exceeds the one real one.
I mean, we haven't been told if there was any kind of visual difference between the AI program made by the computer, or do they just look like normal ponies?
It probably can go either way. They can look like real ponies or make them really cartoonish or even 2D or something.
I mean, like going from the AI of nowadays that we have, remember that our AI cannot make hands just yet, normally.
If
Now,
theirs can't, then you know what standards they can go up to, but there's plenty of room below that standard as well.
so that there might still be some problems with the fakes. Just a little tiny sign that, ah yeah, this is AI.
Well, they didn't go ultra realistic with Officer Hockley, as you recall. He seemed to be wearing a helmet with an obviously digital face.
I mean, yeah, but that is one point. They wanted everyone to know that yes, Officer Hockley is AI, and that's it.
Yeah, in this case, they're not hiding that fact because as a program, he's there for official business.
And that is why I say that, yeah, they can create this, but they can actually create fake hero poses as well, and you will
Yep.
never know. And they don't
No,
tell you that, yeah, I'm AI.
for that matter, they can create fake animals and plants too.
And for now, my theory still stands. I was like, yeah, something is there. There are no, there's actually poses here. No,
Mhm.
because of this, I'm gonna call it then it's still possible there's only one or none ponies here, other than the Doctor and crew.
Okay.
Aside from Officer Horsley, Doctor and Mission are alone for quite some time in this virtual room. After each of the other plans were transported off, with some other virtual doctors one by one. Each time another holographic doctor showed up, named another member of the group, it seemed to be the same individual. That is why the Doctor thinks it's noteworthy when he and Mission finally get a visit from the different Doctor, and she's female this time. 2 seconds ago, he was male. Sorry, I had to, it was a highball. I already see flaws in the program, because they don't make individual doctors. Yeah, this is our doctor model and we are using this. So they are already cutting some memory or from what they are using. If you were actually making a game, you wanted to make sure that every doctor is different, or at least a little bit. But if you are having memory troubles, because there are too many ponies in the world, then you have to cut down to the new ones, the different ones, and just use one of the medals that you have. And it's one kind of thing that you can do. So here's the other part, the other side of the same horse. When I said that there's no or only one pony here, there are way too many ponies here. Already. Even though that, yeah, you can do multiple instances of the same room and everything. But they still don't know the extent of how much they can do. And the computer doesn't want them to know. There's too much. Because I am the almighty computer, I can do anything.
Well, if no real ponies in each individual room, there's no reason for it to be on. It could save power that way.
Yeah?
Don't have to load an instance until someone walks in there to experience it.
So, this is why they don't want a mass outbreak. Like from a pony who came from under the blue world. With a cord.
Yeah.
Doctor is an expert unicorn bear who is wearing your white lab coat. Righty, what are you doing here? He has an oval mane. Okay, no. It is that in the mall, and her tail is nearly brushed straight. Her eyes are rich blue, which is visible behind the tiny pair of holographic scales, floating a mere inch in front of each of her eyes. They look sort of like glasses, except they have no sound whatsoever. So they are the shouters. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Did you say discounters?
No, scouters.
Oh, from the Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, imagine the screen part then, and nothing else. Just the screen is floating in front of the eye.
Yeah, it's more advanced by scouter. Because I'm pretty sure it probably displays a lot of information.
Okay. Well, it might also be correcting her vision too if she needs it.
Yeah. When she appears, she's saying on a lollipop. Ah! That came out of nowhere.
That equals personality.
After she appeared, she thought towards them, but her vision initially unfocused, as she in the virtual world displayed on the holographic glasses. No, her vision is focused on the reading. Let's see, what do we have here? Dr. Quill cried as she approaches them. Ooh, this is interesting. Two of others. We don't see too many of these every day. And the names are Mission and Doctor. Yeah, that's gonna be strange. I am Doctor. No, I am Doctor. And I will assume that his future self has been matched with this Doctor already. Well, it seems like all the offers are matched with the real pony Doctors.
Yeah, that makes sense. It may be why to single him out is with the one real doctor here.
Yeah?
Besides the fact that she's seeing two patients in this case.
I mean, she didn't say two patients, she just had two offers. But they have to go through all of the medical examination first, so...
Yep.
Vision is here to get cured, and Doctor is here for just a base examination. Which is not gonna be that base because he has two parts.
Yep. That makes his health a lot more robust.
The Doctor goes into to notice that the Doctor doesn't gain much more interest in the patient, unlike him in particular. Looks at Vision. Ah, it's welcome, Doctor. The way she said his name sounded like he's familiar with him. Oddly enough, something about her is familiar to him too. Is she one of the companions who the other Doctor from this world left behind? Or will leave behind in this world?
Even if it's not a companion, it could also be someone he knows for some reason.
Oh, weirdo.
Yeah.
Because time rewind me stuff.
Mm.
You heard of me? Doctor checks. The new Doctor says off. She doesn't know what to say. Yeah, it sounds like that she knows the future one. Future Doctor. She looks like she's beholding something potentially incredible. But for some reason, the same reason, she's reluctant to believe it. Deciding to change the subject, she reviewed the information she had on them and said aloud. It says you are registered as Little Mouse Guardian. Yes, that's right. But to confirm why he passed over, it says precisely why this newcomer is so familiar to him. It also says here that she knows well. A high collar, high ranks. I saw her just moving, but I wasn't looking. I'm fine. They are not. I have been tired. I have been working. That's why I haven't been on for a while this week. And I told her actually you said that you won't be able to wake up. You woke up earlier than you wanted to. Do I work 50 hours a week or less than that? Let me count. I would say it depends on the week.
That's what I thought. It seemed to me your work schedule seems to vary.
It's around 50 hours. It is around that, so yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, so you are feeling bad, Alex? No, Koala, I have a very stupid work schedule, and there is no such thing as Saturday and Sunday off. I work 4 days, and then 1 day off, and then 4 days, and then 1 day off, and then 4 days, and then 2 days off. So I can't even really make a schedule for some things. Yeah, it's a freaking mess, but actually from February it's gonna change because I'm gonna start a 12-hour work shift, which is gonna be much more organized than this one.
Longer work days, but more days off too.
Yeah.
Right?
Instead I'm gonna be 3 days work, 3 days off. Which makes it's gonna be much easier to schedule things.
Cool beans.
Hold up, I already recorded 1 episode. I didn't edit it. Don't worry, it's coming back. I can remember that I literally said on the same that, okay, I'm going to record an episode. It also says here that she isn't well. No, she's doctor. You don't say that she is blind and she is coughing probably at the moment, or shivering because she just got out of the bed. The doctor continues with a note of concern. She's coughing and having high fever. Yeah, that is what I said. You don't see? If you would look at the actual patient, then you would actually see it. This is the problem with focusing, having too much information on your screen. Oh dear, that seems you won't do. That is you all matter. In the meantime, I will remain on standby in case you need me. Officer Oakley informed the doctor. Unless you request for me to accompany you. Now, that was accompany.
Mm-hmm. It's within a quote.
Ah, no, that's quite alright. I believe I can take it from here. Dr. TARDIS is a major officer. As you wish. Officer Oakley politely acknowledged it. In this case, let's have the 2 of you in the examination room. Doctor, the new doctor decides. Ah, Doctor, so, before that, can you tell us your name, please? Yeah, that's common etiquette. You tell the doctor your name. They tell you your name. Yeah, I am Mr. Miss Doctor. The door's blue-eyed widen. She doesn't realize her patient. Here at the point. Oh shoot, I didn't introduce myself here, did I? How clumsy and impolite of me. Did I mean to rectify that right away? She notes the doctor as she said, hello, my name is Dr. Kelly Sandler. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Is your name really just the doctor? I think this question is just fake. Just a misconception. Because she definitely realized the doctor. She wasn't like, oh, is he a doctor too?
Well, she seemed a little reluctant to believe something, so it's like she's double checking here. And
Yeah.
also, wants to know how he wishes to refer to himself. This is now giving him the opportunity to change it if he wants to.
It's not my boss name. Also, did we actually get his name at any of the episodes?
No, they're just gonna keep on teasing it, I think.
Because I remember there was an episode where he almost said it. The stupid tease that, yeah, you know what? Nah.
And likewise, there's a few out there who know it.
Probably the ones who knew his name are probably not alive anymore. Most of them, most times not.
Yeah, most of them probably are no longer around, but there's a few that he met that knows the name, and they're keeping the secret too.
Maybe the one who he has stolen the TARDIS from knows his name.
That's a possibility.
If they are still alive. Because we don't know that. I think. Do we know who he has stolen the TARDIS from?
What?
Who he has stolen the TARDIS from?
Well, he had just told the TARDIS from?
Who he has stolen the TARDIS from?
You know what? I think you've seen far enough that you've already encountered this answer. It's not a spoiler then. Someone named River. The doctor married, and so yeah, she's one of the ones that knows his name.
Yeah.
Name.
Josh, my name is the Doctor.
And as a companion, she's a little weird because she's not often traveling in the TARDIS, but keeps visiting him somehow from prison, actually.
Has she gone to prison for the atrocity that the Doctor made?
She went to prison for killing the doctor.
But the Doctor is alive.
Yes, in a certain timeline.
Ah, in the future, killing the Doctor.
Yeah, that's at least what she's accused of.
I mean, we know that when the Doctor dies, he just reincarnates.
I remember her last name now is River's Song.
It rings a bell. I just don't know where to place it. I definitely heard it before, so yeah.
Yeah, I figured you have, so that's why I told you.
But yeah, I remember it was a long time ago. Literally when the episodes came out, I watched them. So
Yeah, he whispered his name to her during the time he married in a very strange reality. Because she tried not to kill him, and it was a fixed timeline, so it was breaking down reality. But she was just that determined not to do it.
And it's a name that she knows that it's gonna kill everything. My name is Voldemort.
No wonder he's keeping this secret, because everyone he tells he's gonna try to kill him.
I mean, usually when he says the name, the Doctor, they either are like, yeah, hey, Doctor came and it's gonna happen us, or Doctor exterminate.
Oh, that's your name? Ooh, I really hate you now. Bow.
Oh yeah, it's not my birth name, but it's a name I have chosen to go by. Doctor Edward, that makes to himself. He wonders why he just admitted that fact to a total stranger. He just mad. This is very unlike him. Your chosen name? I see. Dr. Kelly said in a tone of interest. And I assume it's the same story with mission here. No? Ah, no. That is actually your boss name. So answered, but he and the doctor both look focused on each other. But they mostly vision calm. Yeah, from this, okay, I decide. And this is the one over to right away. Give her one pill or a shot and immediately gets 100% better. And that is what I want from this one. In the actual one, man.
Let's give her a 1-up mushroom.
Wait a second. It's so annoying, man. There's something in your nose that doesn't come out. So that sucks. Also, yeah, I'm muting on the same side while I'm doing that. You still hear it because I don't have a button for muting you at the same time.
You also made sure to unmute it too, right? When you plan to resume the story? Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not making sure.
I got a question about that, actually. When you mute yourself, does that mute me too on YouTube?
No, only me.
Interesting. Okay.
I can make it so that I can mute you only and not the muting, but I have to set up differently now.
Okay.
But now it's only set up to mute everything that comes to my headset or mute everything that comes through my microphone.
Well, I have ability to mute my own end as well, and sometimes I use it when I know there's noise to be expected. But I'm not trying to share.
Okay, that's something. Yeah, this is good. Let's try the pass. Great. This is disturbed by the ease, with which is the universal attack and magic remove the affection of vision. Magic? I don't seem to remember you mentioning that she is a unicorn.
Oh yeah, she is. It was mentioned earlier.
Was it?
Well, actually, she's not exactly a unicorn. By appearance and mostly functionality, she is one. It's just she casts spells differently.
Yeah, it wasn't mentioned unicorn, man. I skipped over the unicorn, but this is done after vision gets sent by a floating shaker robot that looks like to be the size of a grapefruit. So it is this thing. In this thing.
Let's see if you still agree with that when you finish the rest of that paragraph. And oh, wait a minute, isn't that like Cogsworth bigger than the size of a grapefruit?
It's bigger than the size of a grapefruit.
Yeah.
But you can make it smaller if you want. The floating droid splits itself apart, but she rendered at first like a camera, but looks like a camera, and probably is as well. But it's also a multifaceted tool, a rich holographic tool materializes in front of the eye of the camera, which is used to scan vision with green glowing laser light. Now we can make copies of you.
Well, at least physically. They might need a little time to program a psych profile if you want to match your personality.
They don't have to. They just want to make copies. I have removed the disease from my system. Ah, that's easy. There we go. Yeah. But she still didn't ask. But you can't inform the doctor in this wide glowing room, which has no other furniture in it, other than the operating chair, which we didn't scroll on. Just 2 feet ahead of her is a transparent virtual copy of her body, with the hide stripped away. Stripped away?
Stripped away.
Yeah, I know what it means, but I'm...
It's, you see a holographic double of her without the scan.
Yeah, that's why I was like, eh? There were virtual copies of her in that. On this face and it's like those things that they have in the molecular studies.
Yeah, that's where you expect to see something like this.
The spectrum shifts to various modes by transparent, which window displays more information on the side. Oh, that's why I was confused. I thought that it was the doctor's virtual copy, not Vision's. No. It's Vision's.
Yeah.
It's X-ray basically. It's a much advanced version of X-ray. This is the scan, showing the scan outside.
Yep.
Yeah, you see why I was confused if I told the doctor had a virtual copy of herself. But there are additional problems in this little one that will need further treatment, like her eyesight. I believe that they are actually capable of doing, of curing it. They should be. You can't go on. Her heart and the respiratory system are pretty weak. Some of the from the damage of the coughing and fever. And I can clean that up right now, but fixing the other problems will require more long-term treatment. Doctor checks. Will it require surgery? Nothing invasive, Dr. Kelly answered. I suggest injecting her with my current nanite.
My mother says that was even more invasive.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's more invasive, and I think that was actually an episode when they were using the light, which were microbots. I was guessing that's invisible to me at this time. She was wondered what Dr. Kennedy is talking about. Instead, however, Doctor himself is far less confused. That sounds pretty invasive to someone objects. It's the best solution I can come up with to avoid long-term damage and value to medical risk to her. Dr. Kennedy informs. It will take a few days to flood her system in self-replication to be enough to be very helpful. After that, they will gradually start to repair whatever damaged tissue they find. as well as what's already there. A remote system, for example, is input to training, not unlike military boot camp. And when there actually is something in the system that shouldn't be there, then I will intelligently inform her immune system what the problem is and how to defeat it. Yeah, but what if something happens to the light? What if this little pony get out to cyber space? And the lights stop working.
That was an issue with one of the episodes that the Doctor encountered with Eccleston, the first Doctor in the newer reboot series, went to World War II, devastated London, and a strange disease was being passed around that transformed some people into, like, someone wearing a mask, a gas mask.
Yeah.
And eerily kept saying things like, "Are you my mommy?" Because they were being infected with medical nanites that scanned a boy that just died. And it never encountered that species before, so it thought that was normal. It sort of brought it back to life. And every time it encountered a different human, it's like, according to this file we have over here of this dead kid, you're supposed to be like that. So it's transforming others into a copy of a less than ideal condition.
Yeah, and because they have the light right here, I can assume every living pony here has the light in their system.
Maybe not everyone, but the technology exists here. And it's something they can utilize to make sure people stay at peak condition.
This is the question: if you were in this world, and you live there, and you know that, if I am the light in my system, I will never be sick, would you be doing it?
Eh.
I assume they are.
It probably is something that can also keep scanning it for medical data. So they could just upload the nanite's information that's already learned to keep the medical records updated.
And we have the same problem that the light can be overwritten. They are actually just micro AI.
Well, if that happens, yes, there could be some problems. Well, maybe. It depends what the reprogrammed nanites do.
Oh god. I also like that we have the technologically advanced robots. I forgot the names, the metal police. The steel police or whatever they were called.
Okay. Cybermen?
No, none of us who were here, and the doctor made an army of them. The last episode.
Alright. Was it something the Daleks made?
No, in this story.
Okay.
You know the ones that the doctor threw away.
Oh, the Klaxians?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
They might be able to actually override the light in this world.
Possibly.
Which means they would have motor-headed ponies on this moon who would all want to kill the doctor, and the doctor would not be able to fight back because they are actually ponies. The light remitting that power money into a small body that works approximately 10 times more efficiently. Mind you, it will replace her mating body needs like eating, breathing, drinking, and the like, but they will make everything about her body run more efficiently. Instead of cardiovascular exercise to center her heart, and the light will have to be carefully monitored. But provided that is the case, the light will considerably improve the result of the effort. I'm not sure that you can do that while you are traveling with the doctor. Having a diet. You eat what you have. And times 0 is 0, doctor. But 10 times 1, which is the minimum effort needed to improve her health, is 10. This is the problem here. When we were learning dynamic math, sometimes 10 times 0 is not 0. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, depending on how close to 0 is that 0. For every amount of effort above that, the results are getting multiplied. For me, price, also started with approval. I couldn't I have me word, and the meeting all what to do with this child, was like for I had. But I remember they sound too good to be true, but if you can hear it for yourself, I mean a full ability to that is out of hand. And, doctor, you have a stage terminology. Yeah, and also, one thing, you should actually ask Vision what she thinks. Do you want this? So I mean, I just said the Guardian, but it's still Vision's body.
I think my mother said that too.
Doctor smiles at her as she responds. Wasn't that part of my charm? Ah, wishing not lying in other ways. Dr. Guy nods with a side glance at the doctor as she blushes slightly. It is a very convincing idea if it is. You seem pretty well informed for visiting alien. Have you acted on a text like this before? Yeah. In the side, as he brushes the hoof to his mate and said, actually, yes, well, sort of. It was the open back on the ground, then goes on to say, the magic component of the stack is new to me, but other than that, the sum of this has a basic familiarity with my own culture. I wonder if what you have is somehow a byproduct of that. Dr. Kelly is silent for a moment before she asks, do you mind if I send you now? I'm supposed to do that anyway, unless you intend to believe this one now. But go ahead. Dr. Invite. As someone should look, thinking with his eyes. He knows what she wants to find out, and he wants to study your action carefully. Aha, I'm going to tell you that I am too hot. It would be funny if she was like, ah, I see nothing, no problem here. There's no reaction. Thank you. Dr. Kelly says back in appreciation before looking at the floating droid. A moment later, he spies around the doctor and starts to scan him with kill lasers. Dr. knows it is doing more than just that. A moment later, a new holographic number of the doctor materializes in this room. Using her magic, Dr. Kelly shifts the focus of the holographic number to one element in particular. Dr. narrows his eyes in victory, noticing that she immediately tries to find out how many hearts he has. The results do not surprise him, but it somewhat surprises her. I knew it! Dr. Kelly said in a tone of awe. You are really him! The Doctor! The Time Lord! The Terror of the TARDIS! It really is you! How many other Doctors have you seen? So you have heard of me, Dr. Field. Yes, but I didn't think I would actually meet you. Dr. Kelly goes on to say, unfortunately, that statement omit by saying, not completely. I am actually one of your daughters. What do you mean? After asking my mom, you expected a dragon of me in pieces? Yeah? No, I didn't expect dragon of you at all, despite getting some evidence that I would. But to clarify, in this jar I have here, this is one of your hearts. Let me make sure to keep intact.
He points to it and says, "It shouldn't have been separated like that. That's disturbing."
Don't know why it's not, it's not an interest. As here as a bit with intensity. What do you mean by that? You really don't know? Just a guy checks with him. He implied that the thought she said. For some reason, the answer seems to disappoint her. So later she said, "Nah, I'm not sure how much I should say. I can't even be certain if the evidence I get is real. But if it is you, if it is, and you don't know what I'm talking about, and the thing is, I know present disease you haven't done yet. Actually, maybe I should keep it to myself. Ah, and it's my thinking that I should probably not spoil."
You are now armed with the doggo.
Yeah, I'm here with the logo. Hey, hi.
But I think that's not why you left, right?
No.
Okay. Derpy would probably be petting that dog right now if she could.
I'm pretty sure she would. There's a guest outside that looks about the room. When I look back at the request. Can you make a new chair for me? The executive is finally here. I mean, she was here for the full time. She was sleeping. Certainly, Dr. Gary replied that her heart glows golden brown. But it's not a force the side of the shape of a meanbag chair, but the eyes behind the doctor. I sent a magic cut out of it to make her see it. With a moon backers in this floating sphere. Doctor proceeds to sit on it and sent Dr. Gary with an unpaid eyebrow. I don't think you didn't take my smart computer on this one to create this chair. So I think this one of your personal spots.
I don't.
You are
understand
missing
what-
is, I think. So this one is. Wait, this. Huh? I'm confused by this sentence. This is one of your passwords, but yeah, there. It is, indeed. Dr. Kelly Aspen, before getting one of her own. She has hemispherical shapes, causing a mole for her teeth, and is connected together with relatively sort of eggs-like armors. I want to expose. I will admit that I am uncomfortable with any information that might pertain to my future, but in this case, I share something that important going on here, so I may have to beg you for more details. Not too many details, mind you. It's enough for me to get the gist of where and what you gather your information from. I want to know how you reached this conclusion that the two of us were meant to meet. The reason I ask is what if you are right? What if some future version of me gave you this clues? Because we are really meant to meet. If that is the case, then means this character is noteworthy to me, too. Because in the future, I will know that you will tell my past self about these clues. Which will be my hint that I am meant to pay careful attention to you.
And that I need to plant those clues from now on.
Yeah. Give me your gathering in 10 or less words. You really think that might be the case? Dr. Kelly asked cautiously. We won't discover anything if we make no effort to explore, Dr. argued. I say some risks are worth the plunge. Dr. Kelly sighed and said, Alright, but I will try to keep myself vague to avoid too many spoilers for you. Basically, I am a history buff, because I have some interest in the subject. I mean, that doesn't tell what it means. You can be a history buff if you are not interested in the subject.
Well, you can be, but it probably is pretty boring then.
Well, heading
It's
to
like-
history, yes?
Yeah, it's like if you're reading through history, you're not interested in it. It sounds like you're being forced to. Or it's just a job or something.
Yeah. By heading to history, I discovered your name multiple times, including within our own society's history. I became somewhat of a fan of yours, based on that read. The journey you take and the things you do once you get there. Admire that. I really do. She pauses, and she looks down to take a moment to correct herself. Then she looks back at the doctor, and she goes on to say, But then my research of your continues. I can really find clues that indicate something more than what your research would normally convey. And I found more little clues here and there in the annals of history and have special meaning for me. And me, specifically. Things like the initials of those I know, can have been the famous works of art, or the first letter of each line in the book being a code that only I meant to solve, but only I would understand it. I see. Doctor replied with an empty expression. Sorry. The first few times I discovered this, I thought it was amusing, but I also wasn't dismissing it. At the time, I figured it was nothing but a coincidence. At the moment I started with myself, I didn't want to leap into an improbable conclusion, so I ripped it off. But the thing is, it kept on happening. Every time I made more research, I would find more clues that nobody else would notice. Later on, it occurred to me that since you have the time machine, it is possible that you could travel to each little moment to learn these clues for me to find. And then I thought to myself, why? Why would the Doctor and the Time Lord and the rest of his kind to be so interested in me? I'm nothing special, and to entertain the notion of otherwise is just a pointless ego trip. Or you are yourself the one who is making these clues for yourself.
She'd only have the capability of doing that if she traveled somehow through time, and it seems implied right now that she can't at this moment.
At this moment.
Right, but you got a point. If she later on does gain the ability to travel through time, then she can plant the clues herself. And she'd also know where to plant them. She'd know where her past self checked.
Yeah.
So that she's like, oh yeah, I need to plant a clue over here and over here. You don't have to plant it everywhere, just the places she knows her past self will check.
One thing comes to mind immediately. If you are planting clues around for no reason, this.
The silence. Alright. Why does that remind you of that?
Because you would forget about them. But the clues you left behind would stay there.
That's sort of correct. That was a species that you forget the moment you look away from them. But the odd thing is, when you look back, you suddenly recall everything you've seen about them before.
Yeah.
If anything. It can potentially be your first time you ever did see them. Via that remembering and forgetting system, that was one of the ways that species plants a suggestion. They say something that lingers in your subconscious, and then you look away from them, you forgot them, but that thing they said remains in the back of your mind.
Yeah. They don't disappear. They just go into a hidden place.
One more thing about that species is they can generate electricity and shoot it from their hands.
Ah.
Like Darth Sidious. Because they got unlimited power.
And the microphone cut off, so I didn't hear anything of that. I said,
And they got unlimited power.
unlimited power!
Yeah, you read that paragraph.
Yeah. So in the end, I say brush it off and stop doing any research about you. But funny enough, it goes on you relentlessly. Things like the songs I hear, other poets playing in my vicinity has a special meaning for me that only I would understand. And it made me think of you. Strange, synchronicity in the only front I can think of. Afraid for the phenomenon. I believe in the concept of coincidences, but when they keep on happening, and there is no more scientific mind, we start to wonder. When what does it in very unusual occurring patterns happening? There is some remote possibility that you could have called it too, but in the motive I could never pin down. Why me? What is so special about me? How did I get a good explanation for that? I could never fully accept this. Also, we know that the Doctor is not the only time traveling maniac. It could be another person, a pony.
It's possible, but why would they know that unless they've encountered another one?
We don't know.
To say that you're the only time traveler is like to say you're the only species that exists in the entire universe. It's very unlikely, but possible.
Oh, follow me. Also. Okay, there's some space, so I'm gonna go make some tea real fast.
Okay. Alright, well, yeah, bookmark it. There you go. And when you come back, are you gonna bring the doggo back?
Probably, yes.
Okay. Welcome back.
And now we are making.
Welcome back.
I didn't make tea, I just made some, I don't even know how to call it. Just syrup and water. The doctor just stared at her while she was silent. During that time, he attempting to analyze him in return for some hint on how he is feeling. Eventually, she prompted, "What do you think, doctor?" As I said, I get uncomfortable whenever I experience interference from my future self. But it has happened before. I even encountered future versions of myself before. After I did, when I will be another generation cycle. As such, the future version of me may have a different face, and that will be other differences too, including psychological, but it is me. It's annoying attack to receive the spoilers on how I will turn out, but sometimes we run into situations that is so urgent that it requires multiple versions of me to solve. It requires multiple spoilers of me.
Yep.
Likewise, whenever I cannot pass version of myself, it's very annoying. Now I have to tiptoe around him and be very careful what I do or say around him, or actually even her someday. Yeah, that happens, that I haven't seen, but that happens. You can actually change your sex when you regenerate, but to carry out with fascination. Yeah, I'm actually another male. It doesn't seem to happen to my age often. We are also settled on one gender, or one species at a time. But if our perception of ourselves changes drastically, then our transformation can be embarrassing. For instance, until recently I was on quadruped, and I'm still getting used to that fact as well, as having hooves instead of hands. It's not just our sex that can change, but apparently our species as well. I say apparent because we don't actually change what race we are. Or we can simulate vastly different appearances. What if one day the Doctor regenerates into a Dalek?
Another thing I thought that would be interesting is what if the Doctor regenerates into a changeling?
Yeah,
A
would be
species
fun.
that has the natural ability to change their appearance.
I can be anyone.
You know what he'd do? I guarantee it, if he turned into a changeling, the first form he would change into, as soon as he realizes he can, probably be Ginger.
Probably, yeah.
He wanted that for a long time. And he's still waiting on that one.
Still waiting. Ah, I was thinking what the door is looking at. There are actually some pictures outside the window. They are sitting on the roof.
The puppy seems to be glancing at the ceiling sometimes, though. The pigeons are not in the room, right?
No, but she's looking at the ceiling, she's looking at me.
Okay.
And also looking around, just generally.
Yep.
Our psychology works on a similar level. It can change some too, but the core of our being tends to remain the same, such as our most important goals, vows, and values. Yeah, imagine the master actually killing the doctor and then the doctor regenerating into, "Ah, now I'm evil! I can work with you now."
The master wouldn't complain in that case.
I would say he would.
I He's been trying to recruit him for a long time, including in the old series.
Yeah, but maybe, yeah.
And the same thing's true the other way around. The Doctor's actually tried to recruit the Master and say, you know what, we don't have to conquer the world. Explore the universe with me. Let's just have some fun.
I can't remember he almost succeeded at that point. At one point, right?
If you've seen to the point of the Peter Capaldi, Doctor, then yes. Towards the end of that as well. The Master was the first to regenerate as a girl, and at that point he started calling himself Missy.
Missy? No total sound for a woman, allowed by Dr. Kelly as he continued. I pointed that this phenomenon is not unheard of in my lifetime. In fact, this is actually a gentler approach compared to the direct encounter with myself. What if Dr. Kelly is actually the Doctor?
Then it's a little strange that she doesn't recognize herself.
Yeah, that is why they have the little clues.
But looking at this the other way around, that might kind of explain why the Doctor feels somewhat familiar with her.
Yeah? I mean, do you think a Doctor would make a check on themselves if they don't need to? I mean, even at the time they can regulate into just a normal body with one heart.
Well, plot-wise, anyway, we kind of established this encounters are something important. Something that's been established earlier that Dr. Kelly's encountered that indicates they were meant to meet.
Yeah. Those are highly problematic. But as time and space travel, one can eventually run into a clue of the future of ourselves more and more often as the journey continues.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah. The more I plan spends through time and space, the more we may those familiar patterns. But sometimes those patterns might have intentional meaning. If it's the latter, it's especially important to pay close attention. If I really didn't go through all the trouble of making sure this encounter happened, then it must be for a very important reason. Well, here it. We are both excited to talk about this. This partnership orchestrated by a future version of me or even us, but neither version of us knows why for the moment. In this case, I think our strategy for now is to carefully pay attention to our surroundings and see if it leads to us any further clues.
Yeah, now that they have met each other, which this has sort of been set up, what are they supposed to do from now on? It was cute watching the dog pay attention to you, that cup as you were drinking. Aw.
But yeah, just like as Dr. Kelly had these clues that only she can understand, there might be clues that only the Doctor understands. It's not reasonable to know. Go through all the things that you have discovered, Kelly, and you too might find something new.
She was probably meant to tell him about this encounter as well. But the fact that she had these clues. So now that he knows this is important, and it may need to affect my future decision because of this encounter.
Yeah. It sounds reasonable. Dr. Kelly agrees. In the meantime, I have a patient with me It is assumed that everyone improved the atom, but to go any further requires more treatments to make more significant change for the matter for her. Do the light do that themselves? Doctor checks. They can, but they say recommended for the patient to be monitored by a daily physician. Also, doctors haven't agreed to the night yet.
Yep.
Doctor can informed. I say that because sometimes there are multiple options for improving one test, or risk involved that the lights have no way of knowing. For example, external factors outside the body, such as walking into a cloud of smoke, which happens to have something within it that the patient is allergic to. If the lights were informed of that before it happened, they could have taken steps to counter the threat in advance. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so basically she's saying the nanites are smart enough to figure out everything that's happening internally, but they're blind to the external world.
Yeah, so if you are well advanced, you can tell the light in other's body that, oh hey, this pony is actually allergic to air. Please look all of it.
Okay. That dog's really curious about that cup.
Yeah, she is. I see. The doctor is encouraging the middle alone. Anybody else I know of on the TARDIS is saying to such for such things. I suppose I can come to the closest to understanding this, but even I'm not very familiar with this tech. Aside from my ability to take care of vision, I see nothing special about me in particular. But can I point out? I appreciate you in this aptitude for me. No. Not in this case, Dr. argued. Every patient is different, and so too are their needs. I'm not totally out of options when it comes to improving her health, or rescuing her sight. But in this case, my best option is to think out other resources beyond myself and the TARDIS. Maybe I can be trained to use the tools of other advanced tech you have. But I need to get those tools first. For these here are forcing me to somewhat be innovative. And because I have got sir, I am very well informed that they are nocturnal and nanites into our body. Because that would probably cure her eyesight as well. And she will stay sickly in the future. I am being spoiled.
Actually, her health was greatly improved by then.
Yeah, but if there was no light in her body, then...
But she still couldn't see, that's right. In fact, she had a alternate strategy by then. They suggested that she first got some kind of glasses that gives her sort of a sonar vision.
Yeah.
It was made of the same kind of tech as the sonic screwdriver. And eventually, later on, a technology even smaller than that was grafted directly on her eyeballs.
Yes. I remember that. That she could kind of see.
Yep.
Or even better. I'm sure you can hope for it. Dr. Kelly says confidently. Once again, if there were no light in her body, then it would suggest the new implementation of I there. Because it's unknown money that's entering her own money.
Is she licking your hand?
No, just laying on it.
Okay.
Perhaps that's what I forget. What I've learned is not always wise to shoulder the burden on my own community. Relying on the talent of others can be a great asset. Ha! Someone learned more than Miss Twilight. He
And
only...
the doctor himself sometimes. He sometimes needs a reminder of that lesson.
Doctor learned in like a season, let's say 3. Twilight needed 9. So far you said you haven't started those clues yet about our meeting in history. Despite that, why would some point in the meeting in you be interested in a little old me? Dr. Kelly very seriously, and with a slight edge of hope in her voice. Why would you ever trust me? According to you, this is our first meeting for both of us. And it's with you, I have some evidence of your hearing needs in history records. But for you, I'm just somebody you met. I mean, for now, yes.
It's not necessarily what she has done, but will do.
Yeah.
That could be the reason for that.
Also, it could be funny that all the clues she finds is gonna read out everything is fake.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Let's move down. On him down. And here's her words, serious consideration. After all, you had already noticed how he has been a little unusually open with her. Why does he trust her so much? I mentioned that she could be the doctor, but she could also be the master. For all we know.
Well, trust would be a little weird then, but the first time he met the Master, he was not awakened to his consciousness as a Time Lord yet, and they actually worked well together, scientifically trying to solve the problem of that world they were on.
That's for discussion, he closed his eyes and plunged very deeply into his mind. By now, there's a lot of records in his head to keep track of. But some of them didn't fade away, especially between regeneration cycles. But out of all the dusty stuff of it is, everything is still there. The Time Lord never told for yourself anything. It's just some information that may be more important than others. So they have more permanent access to that knowledge. Likewise, some are less important or less likely to be used. That kind of knowledge rests in the dark corner instead. It is archived.
Yeah.
For some reason, though, that's actually why this thing leads him to this case. In this case, something old, something particularly ancient, something within his life, but far back into it. Something very close to the beginning of his life. Mother, is that you? Something back in Gallifrey. The third eye performance, we shook when he finally made the connection. Was I right that she is actually one of her either companions or daughter? We will see. No judgment.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We will definitely see. Because he made a connection. What? Dr. Kai yes, in alarm. But she doesn't see a reaction. What is it? It can't be. Dr. Kai is out as he burns his face in his hole. What? Dr. Kai requests again, urgently. No. It can't be. Dr. insists frantically. Why her? He won't let it in his mind. After all this time, what is it to me, her? I mean, it makes sense why he realizes that, she seems familiar, but I can put my mind into it because she's a pony now.
Yeah, that was something I was about to point out. That whatever history occurred in his own universe didn't necessarily happen in this one. And there's one obvious alteration here. Oh, you didn't.
Yeah,
finish the TARDIS.
I don't. Dr. Squeezy's eyes shut as he starts to sky. The pain of his nose from the long ago was massively burned and most forgotten, but suddenly, when he made his connection, the world returned fresh and new. This moment, the reason and logic are rebelling against his heart. Reason tells him one thing, but his heart tells him another. In fact, this time his emotion insists. What he suspects is indeed the case, though his emotions offer no plausible explanation for it. Here he is, 1,000 years away from his memory of this person, long after he lost his home and his people, and now he is not even in the same universe anymore. Everything here has been modified, or some similar quantified equivalent. It feels silly and absurd, but not in a boring way. Nevertheless, all of this serves to confirm that he is very far away from home. This is not my reality. And on cue,
Actually,
the song
what?
changed.
Keep that song. It seems okay for this.
Yeah, this is a very happy song. And yet, here's the girl with her face, fully featured now notwithstanding, combined with her personality and capabilities. All of this points to one individual, the one he loved dearly with all of his heart. Wife or daughter? Because probably he loved most dearly. And you definitely said he had a daughter, right?
I believe so, but for sure he had a granddaughter.
Oh, he had a granddaughter.
I can't even tell you her name. It was Susan.
It's not Kelly.
No, it's not.
I think he probably loved his granddaughter as well.
Oh yeah.
The one he lost so long ago, which was pain more notoriously very likely that to him every other phase of his life later on. Dr. Mercy into a sob. He just can't help it. It came out too suddenly to sob, not to mention its intensity too strong to sob. So had endured the pain of his loss for almost 1,000 years. During this time, other losses had occurred as well, which were buried also with his pain. In all that time, he tried to endure with a brave face. Now, here is one weakness of the Doctor. He knows that this is not the same person or pony that he once knew. This is a very different version. It is kind of the same person, but not.
Well, that's like Sunset meeting Twilight Sparkle in the human universe, and then trying to claim, "Oh, I know you." No, no, you don't. It's very similar but different. This person has an entirely different history.
it's even more different because this is a more stronger connection than what Starlight has been Twilight.
You said Starlight?
Oh, Anipony.
Sure, actually, that you can fit any other category. That's true. Or how about when Twilight meets Twilight, and then they
I
can't
know you.
they can't completely claim that they know exactly each other. Like say Princess Twilight meets Twi, and then says, "I know exactly what happened to you when you were 5 years old, on your fifth birthday." Like, no, you don't. You weren't there. No doubt, though, they do feel a connection with each other, as there's something similar enough that, yeah, it feels weird.
I know you. Yeah, the reason why I said that, it's different because he knows it's not the same person. He is not gonna have the same connection between them. They still have some kind of connection, but it's not gonna be the same. Yet, he still left those clues.
And it's giving him a closer opportunity to reconnect, much more so than he ever thought he would have again. Kind of.
Now, here comes the tough pill to swallow. We still don't know if she's real.
Anyway, you finished with that paragraph.
Not now. That's what this guy caught. Although still need me. I have to be there for them. It's for the problem is dead. Better get going on. Eventually it became his personal norm. Lived with his pain for so long. And he simply accepted it as part of himself, leaving the process. He forgot what it's like to ever like in his pain. Somewhere along the way, he just accepted that he was a tortured traveler who wore a mere smile on his face to hide his pain. Very often, the smile is an entire fake. There is plenty of reasons to truly enjoy his life, but beneath it all, it's a very steady foundation that has been true for so long, and it became the only way he would define himself. So he is a joker.
Okay, well, there's some differences too.
The smile isn't entire fake sometimes.
Hmm.
But now, here she was again, in the flesh, right in front of him. This isn't the same, but neither is he. I mean, yeah. Now that I think about it. Most of them have gone through many changes in the interim, but it's how special it existed that she can be no one else. Wait. Does this mean that she is a Time Lord as well? Yeah?
If that's the case, she doesn't seem to be aware of that right now.
She doesn't have to be aware of that, but she still can be.
Yeah, the Time Lords do have a way to hide that from themselves, for whatever reason.
If they want to live a normal life.
Yep.
Visualization, sensual pain and loss suddenly pour out of him inside the rim of them that breaks. He would never do this in front of anybody else other than her. But with her, he can hold nothing back. All of his secrets. Everything he truly is. And the visual starts crying. Because we have an empath in this room, don't you forget.
Yep.
Even his name. Even his true name, if necessary. He stopped, briefly frozen when he feels her lay a gentle hoof over him. He looks up to see her stinged eyes, and sees her gaze upon him in confusion, but also deep sympathy. Like him, she's a true hero at heart. I mean, yeah, she's a doctor. When she sees someone else in pain, all she would ever want is to do is help. Ah, she's like Murphy. So he collapses into her chest, and does something he would never do in front of anybody else. He pours out everything. Here is my wallet. Here is my solid screwdriver. Here.
Guess I should have clarified that he meant that statement emotionally.
I know. You know I'm just joking. But even though that implies that it is probably his wife, you didn't fully clarify who she is.
In older drafts of that story, I did used to say that, and then I realized that it would be more in line with the Doctor Who universe to be a little more ambiguous about history.
Yeah, so now we have Doctor Who and Doctor Who.
Things are strongly implied here, but there's no definitive answer yet. And
Yes.
that's probably the best tactic to approach a Doctor Who story.
I mean,
I eventually learned that if ever do stories that is a first-person perspective and it occurs from the Doctor's perspective, it's a problem. Because he's too smart and he's able to figure out the answer very quickly. And taking place from inside his head, you'd see too much, including things that the show normally never shares. So I learned that ever since then, I have to be more sparing when it comes to specifically first-person perspective in the Doctor's perspective. It does happen in the story, but I learned what the problems are and why I need to be sparing with that.
Yeah, this is gonna be more sad because I know the Doctor has a strange way of thinking. And
Yeah.
he would. I'm not sure if he's gonna tell her who she is. He might actually tell her that, okay, look for more clues, it's gonna be there. When I'm leaving.
Anyway, in light of what his discovery is, he's certainly very interested in her now. What do you think he'll do going forward?
First of
And
all,
go
he
ahead.
literally said that not now, I have people to save. After crying out, he is definitely
that
gonna go meet the upper
that
echelon who want to
that,
meet him.
that statement above wasn't just about this situation. It was about everything.
Yeah, I
Whenever he
know.
has an internal burden about, I need to cry, I need to unleash these emotions, and then he said to himself, "Nope, no time. I have to save these people instead." But he kept on doing that, never healing. And that just became his new norm.
It never hit. Here's something night.
Except now that he's pouring everything out, at least emotionally, that is unleashing the baggage. And his hearts will be a little lighter after this day.
Yeah, I still wonder why he never told her that, yeah, I'm coming, I'm your husband. Oh yeah, because she moved her away.
Oh, look at Derpy. Look, Derpy's looking at my own comment on the story, like, huh? She's
Huh?
confused at
Did you reply to yourself?
that. No, someone that's below that comment.
Ah. It would be funny if he replied to himself that, yes, I replied to myself.
All right, so what did you think of this chapter?
It was very heartfelt. It was very nice. But I still think that, one, Richard is not gonna get the light this much at all. Two,
Okay.
Lurko is gonna leave without his wife and tell her that, yeah, I'm gonna leave more clues for yourself. And you will
Okay.
find out who you are, or who am I to you, or something. Because he wants to keep her safe.
So you think he won't tell her what he knows,
No.
and you think he will not leave with her, right?
At least not if they don't find anything that important or anything. I still have the option that everything is fake here, so that would be heartbreaking if it was. To find out that, oh, wait, yeah, she's here, but she is just a copy of the memory that probably was lived here.
Yeah, but unlikely. It's gone beyond just the clues now. He started to get internal feelings that seeing her feels familiar, and when he carefully checked his memories, it pointed to one person back at Gallifrey that he loved but lost a long time ago.
Yeah, and that is why I would like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring her with me yet, but I'm gonna come back later when everything is fine and fine.
According to his reaction here, he feels surprised and not prepared to face the situation again. It was something he buried and sort of recovered from a long time ago, and now to face this again, sort of, brings up those old wounds again.
Yeah. Also, first of all, he would always remember that he lost her if she was there.
Yeah.
Second of all, there is a chance that he might lose her again,
Oh yeah.
and he wouldn't want to go through that again. He would be fine
No.
that knowing that she is safe on this world, in this moon.
Well, maybe whatever he'll do now would be the opposite of what he did before, because that didn't work.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, probably not start a war with the Daleks. But that's too late for
That's
that.
It's kind of hard to avoid. If the Daleks behave the exact same way as they did before, they kind of leave you only one option because they're just hardcore programmed for genocide.
I immediately have a joke for that when he goes to Vladimir and a Dalek! What are you doing here? Doctor, that's just a vacuum cleaner. No, wait. I just realized, do police have vacuum cleaners at all? Did we ever see one?
I believe they do not.
I,
But you know what? Wait a minute. Actually, there's one thing I saw that was similar. Um, and I can even tell you it was specifically the episode Celestial Advice. At the very last scene, Pinkie Pie walks into a party that's now empty. She looks around, gets an idea, then rushes off screen, then brings in some kind of weird clownish vacuum cleaner that has a face on it, turns it on, and starts spinning multiple hoses around, which sucks everything up. And when it does, the vacuum cleaner's size increases, and it looks like this clown face is holding its breath, but its face is filled with air. Like it
but,
could just barely contain all the air it gets sucked in.
but that's Pinkie Pie. That's a question, Pinkie Pie.
And after that occurred, within about 2 seconds of us sucking in the party, Pinkie Pie wipes her brow and goes like, "Shoo!" and then goes off to the side of the screen as if that was a difficult effort.
Immediately think of this character from Hunter x Hunter. He has a marking now which talks about everything.
I do remember that character. She
Oh,
basically
you have
has
seen Hunter x Hunter, okay.
she has like basically a bag of holding, and as a thief, that makes her job a lot easier for a group to just go into a big room, like say a bank vault, suck in all the content they plan to steal, and leave out mostly clean of evidence.
I changed in multiple the vacuum, and the first picture I saw was this.
Anyway, to answer your question, yeah, I saw a vacuum cleaner once, very briefly. It's pretty powerful too.
Also, Discord has one.
Sure, but you know all kinds
But
of other tools that the Discord could potentially pull out of nowhere.
we are it's like quoting two of the features that we shouldn't question. Discord and picture.
Correct, which might imply how rare that technology is. It takes reality benders like them to pull it out.
So yeah, new opportunities. Okay, that can be anything. And that is gonna be next time, which is gonna be on Monday. So
Do
for
you
you,
have any?
Sunday.
Okay, do you have any specific predictions for that chapter?
Other than the doctor actually going to meet the one that he wanted to meet with, the higher ups.
Yeah, there's that. Sorry, not Doctor. Officer Hockley told him that there was someone in Parliament that wanted to see him, and the Doctor wanted to see them too. Like, okay, I'm gonna try to find out from the leader of the society what the heck happened with you guarding that world back there.
Yeah, we will find out if they are working with the Christians or the Christians just snuck into the room of the world, or they don't even care. That they know about it and they don't care.
Oh yeah, all of that is something the Doctor definitely wants to find out. That's why he
Or
came.
they are the Christians as well.
Yeah, that would be important.
Or it would be even funnier if it was Daleks. Hello, Doctor. Exterminate.
I kind of think the Doctor wouldn't be amused in that case. But all right. So your prediction is it has to do with that encounter, the meeting the member of Parliament.
Yeah. For now,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that first of all, he's gonna deny the nano treatment for Vision.
Okay.
He's gonna get his vision, which might have a little bit of part that he's gonna ask for the questions that he asked to. They said that there is actually a written test or something. If I
Right.
remember.
The Doctor will probably have no trouble with that.
It would be funny if one of them failed.
If any of them did, who do you think would? Consider
Nothing.
who his crew is. Okay. All right.
Or maybe Sterling. He has a high sense of a guardian thing, which might be unlawful in this one.
Well, it depends what those laws are. If they're common sense
I
things
mean,
that generally promote safety, then she probably would do fine. But if there's something wacky, then I don't know. Certainly we may have some trouble with it then.
alright, I forgot that they are not gonna just give you the test, they're gonna tell you what the answer was at first. Okay, so I take it
Yeah,
back.
correct.
So it's not
Yeah,
stupid.
they'll be told the answers first, and then they'll be tested to see how much you remembered of it.
It's like the fire hazard warning.
Well,
It's
does that revise your answer? Who do you think might fail the test, if any of them?
Michelle?
Well, if it relies on visual feedback, then yeah, I could see some potential handicaps there.
Yeah, because she gets right. Can she?
There's that too. Although you can also question if she'll even be tested at all. Her age might be a factor.
I mean, she doesn't want to enter the world yet.
No,
Yes.
she's just visiting it for a little while.
But they are not entering, not going further in. Officers said that they don't need the visa if they are not going inside.
Correct. If they're not planning to stay and they're just gonna take off immediately, you don't need to take any test.
Even for just
go.
the medical treatment, they don't need it.
Yep. What about
So-
Bamboo? Do you think he'll pass the test? That kid that little snuck onto the ship? Because he's standing on the doctor right now.
Who?
Bamboo.
Ah,
Do you think he'll pass the test?
I mean, if they tell him the answer, then yes.
Okay. So he's decently good at memorizing?
Ah, he has a lot of things to memorize. That's not me written, and probably will never be as far as I'm concerned.
Well, insofar as memorization of this kind of stuff, it may depend upon if it's common sense stuff you think you'd normally figure out anyway, or it's really weird.
Yeah,
And
it's weird.
you know laws like that exist out there where you can't wear brown pants on Tuesdays, or some strange thing like that somewhere in the world.
Remind me of that. But
Sure, we're probably about to go soon, aren't you?
but yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. And on Monday we are gonna continue
Okay.
after work. I hope I will be not die at 10. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And we have this little calming lullaby music.
That was great music for Doctor Reminiscing.
Hmm.
It's like a little music box.
It is.